What? I think it's Iron Man. I think it's Iron Man styly. Iron Man, that's not the term I'm looking for. Is it? Like, like, the saving is just so that you can pick up the game again. It's not so that you can reload from your last death. Hardcore. Thank you, Lord Apkin. No, the emulator's saving is probably not the problem. Okay, a little bit of investigation. I might have been able to back things up. Let me see whether I have a backup of the save. Never ever doubt Yawweasel. Never doubt Yawweasel. Just don't doubt Yawweasel. You would think by now y'all would have learned the lesson, never doubt Yawweasel, but apparently you haven't. Never doubt Yawweasel. I just had to figure out which file was the save file. I have a continuous backup, so I have every change it makes backed up. I just had to figure out, it's a very strange system. I had to figure out where the hell it was. Now, the fact that I am pretty much entirely out of bullets sounds pretty great. And it's not like I've gotten a warehouse key, so I don't know what having this bridge open actually does for me. Just look at the most recent one, says Lord Apkin. I mean, that's what I did. I just got the most recent one. How can you back up the files without knowing where they are, Aspect Lad? It's the entire directory being backed up. Everything. I'm running this under Wine, I guess I should mention. So my entire Wine installation, my entire Wine prefix is being backed up. I'm intentionally not saving. The entire winery, exactly. See, look at that. That's not nothing. That's something. Though probably something I'm going to get to by going all the way around. That seems fine. Can I restart? Is there a restart button? Restart just closes it. Everything closes it. Just... Oh, no, it doesn't. It reopens after... It's fine. It's fine. Except that it's not getting picked up, so I am going to close it and restart it, just by closing it and reopening it, so that the recording will actually pick it up. There we go. So I'm really glad I didn't continue this on my real phone, because I would have really not enjoyed discovering that my save was deleted on the real device where I couldn't do a damn thing about it. According to that agent, there should be a way up in this room, but... Yeah, the footprints lead right here. Maybe this is a survival situation. I'm just supposed to get into this room, find the way up, and escape. Maybe I'm just supposed to sort of get through here and GTFO. Maybe I avoid being... Maybe this is, stealth. Avoid being seen by the frog at all. Shotgun bullets. I don't think they would give me shotgun bullets in this exact situation if this was a survival situation. Because the shotgun feels too opposite to this exact enemy. Does eating the frog restore health? Asks Jared in chat. The frog does not... nothing about the frog is good. The frog is a bad. I could just try and get GTFO, but I'm gonna stick with my this is a winnable game strategy. I guess by cornering him, he somehow can't summon any dorgs. Yeah, when his face is against a thing, he can't summon any dorgs. Weird. Okay, he does directly attack himself. This is fine. He summons 1d4 dorgs, says Nettie in chat, although he wrote DOGS for some reason. I don't think this frog can be... Oh, the frog is dead! I deaded the frog! and it dropped a card key. Not feeling great, but I am feeling good about deading the frog. I was not expecting to succeed at that. And I got a card key. You use the card key and wait. Oh, I was trapped in this room? Conjuration frog practicing canine necromancy and was removed from the Mages Guild, says Jared in chat. We're not mixing our genres of games at all, are we? It's fine. What about the other door aspect? I wanted this door because I wanted to save. I intend to go through the other door, but I am not confident that there will be a typewriter immediately on the other side of it, whereas I am confident that if I only go one screen away, the frog will not respawn. You used the card key and unlocked it. You look, dead. Oops. I was, for some reason, confident that you were alive. I really hope there isn't much left in this game. Imagine if the card was single use and you wasted it, says Speglad. How am I on rifle ammo? Oh, full enough for the moment. Climb up this ladder. Oh, this doesn't seem in any way like the worst thing I've ever seen. This seems totally great. So we're at the police station. There are 3 keys on the roof of the police station. Tyler finally made it to the police station, but the tension didn't let up. Safe return. I did it! I made it back to the police station alive! However, the city's been barricaded and I've been ordered to stay. I want to get out of here as soon as I can, but my duty as a police officer comes first. I have to do what I can. Finally, the police station gets shot, says Speglad in chat. No, because he is a police officer. Oh, I guess that's the end of chapter 1. Tyler managed to get back to his police station in one piece, only to find a disaster zone. The explosion had taken his toll. Unable to escape the barricaded city, Tyler was left with only his wits and his will to survive. Mission complete! Score 7130 moves, 1828. Now try the next chapter! Okay, I guess I press restart to try the other chapter. Yeah, it's fine that we're clearing the save data. All data saved until now, including weapons, will be erased. That's okay. How else am I... Okay, well, do I choose continue? No, of course that continues from here. What the hell else was it gonna do? But I wanted to play I guess you need that many warnings to play chapter 2. That's pretty annoying. Oh, and of course there's no quit. Great. I just had to close the game again. So I guess I had to choose restart for lack of any other option. I was expecting that it would just delete your save data in the same way that it deletes it when you die, but... Yeah, there we go. Chapter 2. Naomi McClain. Investigation. FBI agent Naomi McClain. Oh, she's the one we saw. She was there. Was standing outside the police station at the time of the incident. So basically, this is the story of Naomi and the Tyler swapping places. The facility in question was rumored to be performing secret experiments. Okay, the facility is some facility in question. She had come to uncover the truth. It's the story of them swapping places. It's going to be the exact same environment, but we're going that way instead of coming this way. Absolutely brilliant. Naomi heads for the bomb site. Any survivors here would make excellent witnesses. The investigation. No doubt that explosion was a deliberate attempt to cover up evidence. I have to continue the work of the agent sent before me and try to find our informants. All we have is one pistol. I would rather go to the police station. Oh, no, that, this, plinth here is too high for her. Does that mean you start with the toad? Asks Speglad. Definitely not. It won't be there. No way. Kniff. More bullets. Watch the frog be right through here. Nope. Different Zoombles. Something saw me. Always back yourself into a corner. That's in Sun Tzu. There's a key on the ground. Mirror mode. Well, you already killed the zombie, so it should be easy, says Lord Afghan Chat. No, because in the beginning of the other chapter, we encountered her, so we know that these events are simultaneous. I imagine that, well, you know what? Okay, I was about to get cocky. I was about to say that probably both, or rather, like, all of the confidential report games will have 2 chapters that are just 2 different paths through the same sort of narrative universe, but maybe not. Oh, that explains why there was a bridge thing on either side. It wasn't actually to let Tyler back, it was to let her back. Brilliant. That's not a key, that's the spot where you must place your card so that Tyler can find it, says Specklad. We do have to set up the narrative for the future. You used the car key and unlocked it. Oops. This seems fine. I mean, I guess of all of the ways that they can sort of preserve resources to get more plot out of less game elements, this is not the most offensive. Just do the game backwards. File 2 will have 3 chapters, Sonic in chat. File 4 will have like 100 chapters that are all just different paths through the same universe. I'll start getting tired of it at that point. Define plot, says Sonic in chat. I don't think that's my job. I think that's their job. blame Capcom. Do not want. This is the only gunnulator I have right now. I guess in this room, this is probably fine. Like, there's been worse situations for having this gunnulator. Oops. Now, what is the gunnulator on this table? Ah, here's the rifle. But I don't think I have any rifle ammo, right? No. Was this actually made by Capcom, Aspect Lad? The only logo that we saw at the beginning was Capcom, but it could very well be that it's, you know, Capcom licensed to something. It's definitely not... What's the one that made all the J2ME games? They have a very distinctive logo that they always use, so you would know if it was Game Fred or whatever the hell, whoever they are, and it's not. Does this game have a credits menu, asks Sonic? Well, not here, but possibly at the top menu, but you can't get to the top menu from here very easily, so... Did I actually do it? Gameloft, thank you, Specklad. Yeah, it's not Gameloft. So I theoretically shouldn't need to go that way at all. Not so complicated Switch, says Sonic in chat. Maybe it's India Games, says Specklad. We can only hope. I mean, you know, it's if it is India Games or whatever that was called, then like the one that made nope, not going to remember the name of that game, but the really, really excellent J2ME game, then we can call this practice for that. You know what? We've already seen that area down there. As far as I can tell, there's no reason to send Naomi that way, so we're just not. We're going this way. No, it was in fact made and published by Capcom, says Lord Apk of this game. Capcom does seem to have really had sort of an investment in phone games for whatever reason. I am already out of bullets. I am not out of rifle bullets, so maybe it's time to get out the rifle. Oh, it's a different rifle. Curious. I never did find my way into that area as Jerkface, but then maybe you just can't. Maybe you only can as Naomi. I keep doing that. All the monsters, something, something, something. untrue rumors. Judging by all the zombie freaks around here, I think it's safe to say all the rumors concerning this facility and it is illegal experiments were absolutely true. I have to hurry before my informants are attacked. This seems fine. Great, perfect, thank you. That's what I wanted to happen. Naomi's path seems more difficult. It's almost as if it's chapter 2. Shinji Mikami coded this game by himself while on a midlife crisis food binge of endless DoorDash deliveries at a hotel on the seedy side of town, and no one heard from him for 2 weeks, says Jared in chat. Only one problem with that theory, which is that this game predates DoorDash and all similar concepts. Well, I mean, pizza delivery is a similar concept, I guess, so maybe not quite all similar concepts. She also has the best conceivable walk cycle. When was it made? Asked Lord Apk in chat. I mean, I don't know because we haven't looked at the credits, but I would estimate 2004 at the latest. Said 2006 on the title screen, says Nettie. Well, okay, I was off by 2 years. Ah, there we go. Got some more standard gunulator ammunition. About dang time. No hidden key or anything back here, so the reason for this hidden back area was Naomi all along. Imagine making Resident Evil 4 and then going, tasty Java market, says Sonic in chat. Hey. I think, so there's been so many of these Java phone games where you play it and it's like, you wouldn't want to play this game even if you had no other choice. I got a different 9mm? A different, normal gunulator? Yes. How odd. But that one's Italian, and this is just a small caliber police rifle. They're both a gun. They're both just a gun. I'm going to assume that this is a better gunulator, because I found it later. Something wonderful is about to happen. Oh, yeah, sorry. I was going to say, think about, you have a feature phone. You don't have a smartphone. Smartphones haven't been made yet, or rather, the only smartphones that exist are, Pocket PC, Windows mobile devices, so they're really more business-focused. And on your feature phone, you have this. This is pretty good. This isn't like all those incredibly shitty, J2ME games. This is like a game. One is a gun, the other is gun A, says Speclad in chat. No, they're not. Look, a gun. They're both just a gun. This one does hold less gun juice. It only holds 15 gun juice, whereas the other one holds 17 gun juice. But, oh, do I care? No, you're supposed to read it with an Italian accent, says Speclad. Oh, because it's from Southern Europe. Exactly, Sonic. Consider this as opposed to all of the slop that is in the Google Play Store. Don't get me wrong, there are J2ME games that are utter horse shit, like the Elder Scrolls Travels games, which are inexcusable, but this isn't one of them. This is like a fully realized, if not especially sophisticated game. How's my Beulah situation doing? Bad is the answer to that question. Real bad. I think there might be more Beulah juice through one of the other doors that I didn't do. Or gun juice. Beulah is gun juice. But I'm not going to do that. The ladder leading up. Wonder if anyone's made a J2ME to Android transpiler, asks Speclad in chat. There are definitely J2ME quote-unquote emulators for Android. And given that Android natively runs Java anyway, I suspect that calling them emulators is not really all that true. Bang, bang, bang. Hello, Joey. We're all enjoying Resident Evil Confidential Report. Confidentially. Oh, by the way, I guess I said that when we finished File 1, I would make a decision about whether I'm going to play all 4. And even though we haven't finished File 1, we have finished File 1, Chapter 1. So I think I can say with reasonable confidence, this game isn't very long. We're going to play all 4 of them. This seems fine. So would you consider the Travels games to be the bottom of the barrel when it comes to J2ME games, or have you played something worse? Asked Sonic in chat. I have not played anything worse on my channel, but I have certainly played worse games in J2ME. Like, some of the real sludge is just it's like such a clear case. So like, Gameloft even has some real trash that if you go later into their game library, like, as they clearly went downhill. Like, they started out sorta okay, and then they just decided, wait, people will apparently buy this no matter what. And so, like, you can, even within a single brand, you can really see the quality change. So there's, you know, there's surprisingly good games, and there's utter sludge, and then there's in between, and this is just in between. It's not terrible. It's not the best game I've ever played, but like, for what it is, I'm finding it difficult to be offended by it. What would be cell phones that can play? What would the cell phones that could play games be? As Lord Apkin chat. So most feature phones, like, think about flip phones. That's like the category. Though a lot of flip phone owners never realized they could have been playing games like this on their phone. Was that guard not wearing pants? Asked Joey in chat. So the ones that appear to just be humans and not zombies at all, but secretly are zombies, I have no explanation for so much about them. Let me actually save before going through that door. I'm molto curious about that door, and I don't think I'm being forced to go through that door. Oh, yeah, right. The door's warped and won't open. I remember that. It's that policeman that we saved in Chapter 1! Naomi learns of survivors from Tyler, whom she meets on his way to the station. Survivors. I ran into a cop with my car. Looks like he came around from the back entrance and let me through the facility. Good, this means my informants might still be alive. OMG, it's the scene, says Sonic. Yep, we saw it from the other direction. Ain't that exciting? He also dissolved. I guess her path seems a bit harder in that she has a lot more enemies to deal with, but she also just seems better at gun than he was. She's better at the old gunulator than Tyler ever was. Oh, I've made a terrible error. I find, for some reason, with these particular tiles, I find it very difficult to position myself. I never quite know which tile I'm on. Even though it's like perfectly tiled, the problem is that a lot of the tiles actually do kind of fit together, so there's no, like, obvious lines. It's not like a chessboard, even though it is like a chessboard. So you don't get to kiss? Asks Lord Afghan chat. We have business to do. Business before pleasure. Gunulator bullets. First aid spray. All that unresolved sexual tension. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. How's my Beulah situation looking? Oh, interesting. Bad for rifle, good for gun. Huh. Okay. Just faintly confused by what I'm seeing. Because I haven't been using the rifle. I don't think I used up all of my rifle juice, but apparently I did. There's 2 magnums. Interesting, says Sonic in chat. Is there? Whoops. Bule. Oh, yeah. What the hell? There's a 44 Magnum and a 357 Magnum. What? I never even noticed that. That's weird. I have no explanation for that. Let's switch to the rifle, even though I'm in dire Bule straits with the rifle. This is bad. I have not chosen my angle of attack well here. Yeah, I have no more Bules for the rifle. Oh well. Luckily, I've got loads of healing crap. Switch back to a gun. You get a Magnum, and you get a Magnum, says Jared in chat. Well, that is realistic, since there is indeed a 375 Magnum and a 44 Magnum, says Lord Apkin chat. As a COD player, I know, says Lord Apkin chat. 556 rifle ammunition. Good, I'm 100% out. One of the Magni should be right there. Green herb plus. Oh, interesting. So it changes based on the character. He took a Magnum, left a rifle. I'm getting his detritus rifle, but I thought I already had a 556 rifle. Which is better? This one's number 9. This one's rifle 2. This one's number 10, though. How am I supposed to know which one is better? I guess this is a police assault rifle, and this is a Arab assault rifle. Is it better because it's Arab? Clumsily just fell out of his pocket when he grabbed the Magnum, says Sonic Chat. Exactly. I'm so confused. Okay, whatever. I have a police rifle and an Arab rifle. David Attenborough, observe the real-life herd of Magnums grazing in their natural habitat. Says Jared in chat for all of my ability to read it. I feel we've made faster progress in Chapter 2, probably just because I know where I'm going. And I know what I'm doing, for that matter. Naomi finds peculiar shoe prints on the floor. This can't be good. It's probably fine. Strange prints. I found evidence that the organization is involved here. Combat boot tracks in the blood and shells of ammo used by the special forces. Doesn't look like they were here to rescue survivors. Let me shoot the door. So she suddenly has full-on humans to battle with. These are not Zoombals. These are humans being killed by a human. SWAT, quick, whip out the Arab assault rifle, says Sonic in chat. I think my Bule situation is still not great with the assault rifle, so I'm gonna stick with the gunulator. So a containment operation like in Half-Life 1, asked Joey in chat. That was my interpretation of the what it said. Naomi says, this is almost as bad as when I cooked a burger on a waffle maker in college. Don't know if I quite get the joke, Jared. Bang, bang. Always back into danger. He knows Sun Tzu. He's cornered himself as instructed in the art of war. Ow. This is the first time in this game we've been shot at. We were zombie bit in multitudinous different ways, but we have not taken a lot of Bules. Greener plus can't carry anymore. What? Well, I guess I better heal myself just for giggles then. So Tyler's running away from the situation while Naomi's running headfirst into danger, says Sonic in chat. I mean, yeah, but also that follows the plot. Like, she's investigating it, and part of that investigation is, going into danger. All barrels explode. Inventory management, sweet, says Specklad in chat. I never had a too many weapons problem with Tyler. So I think that... Well, you know what? I'm following the left wall. Screw it. Even though I kind of know where things are, I'm just going to follow the left wall. Swat. Oops. Well, I've made a terrible error. I'm actually surprised they didn't make the exploding barrels do AoE damage like in Diablo, says Jared in chat. They did. They did. That's why I got out the rifle, so I could be far enough away that I wouldn't take area effect damage from it. Well, this sure sucks from this angle. I think maybe if I stand in this corner, I'm far enough away that I won't get barreled. Unfortunately, he didn't get barreled entirely either. But he got barreled partially. He got barreled enough. No, he didn't get barreled enough. What a jerk. Does he have a minigun? Asked Lord Afgachat. That is what I... Like, it appears that he has a chain gun, which seems a little bit extreme, even for special forces, but okay. Great. Perfect. Thank you. It might be time for me to start shooting Arabs at these, officers. I was hoping I could be sneaky, more so than I ended up being. Green Herb Plus, can't carry anymore. I'm not having any trouble with having too many healing items in this chapter. Or rather, I'm not having any trouble with not having enough. I have too many. Haven't gotten a Shogun yet. Don't know if I'm gonna get a Shogun. Oops. We lost Naomi. Damn it. Was it one of those monsters? No, it was a barrel. A barrel of monsters? No, just a barrel, says Jared in chat. But they wouldn't have that whole conversation because they live in this narrative universe, so they know that all barrels explode. It's just the nature of barrels. Okay, how's my ammo situation doing? I should probably switch to shooting Arabs at people. Arab assault. Ah, more 44 Magnum weapons? Isn't that not what I have? Oh, I have no Magnum. I have no Magnum at all, so that's just useless to me. Probably there was a hidden Magnum somewhere and I just decided not to get it because I'm speed running. Okay, rifle Boulets. No wonder there's a confidential report. Government doesn't want publicity to show one of their FBI top shots dying by a barrel she blew up, Sonic in chat. But also, she blew it up while fighting another branch of the government, so... I don't think he's noticed me. Yeah, he just noticed me. It took bullets inside of him for him to notice me. Idiot. The instructions say Naomi lost her father to a barrel when she was very young, says Jerry. I mean, the other route, Chapter 1 was about Tyler killing dogs, and Chapter 2, if I am to judge by chat, is about Naomi killing barrels. So, you know what? It's a fair cop. Oops, just out of range. You're very bad at your job. File 2 is going to have the protagonist killing Tofu, says Sonic in chat. I hope so. Tofu frickin' deserves it. Oops, not a healing item. I am at literally 100. I am still very full of rifle ammo. I am absolutely chock-a-block with rifle ammo. I think the beginning of the other campaign is like just around the corner. The other chapter, that is. Like, isn't the beginning of the other chapter... like, through this door, and then through a door to the south, and then that's it? Yeah, just turn back and forth. Good, I've broken your AI by standing. Great. That dog made better use of the corner than I did. You can't open it from this side. Not because there's any, like, problem with opening it, you just don't understand how doors work. Glad there aren't barrels in here. God, more rifle ammunition. I have no shortage of rifle ammunition. Yeesh. There's no handle on that side, says Specklad. So since this game name drops an Arab assault rifle, does that mean the Middle East is canon in Resident Evil? Says Sonic in chat. I believe Resident Evil is notionally set in the real world. So yes, I think we can canonically say that the Middle East exists in the Resident Evil universe. Bang, bang. Hopefully I can take care of this dog and reload before the jerkface even sees me. Technically, the Middle East exists in every universe. It's the middle of the East, says Speculat in chat. I mean, the East of what? You need to know what it's East relative to for it to be the middle of any East. Like in America, the Midwest is pretty far east in the country because America doesn't know how to name places geographically, so... I know the actual reason why it's so far east in the country, but it's called the Midwest. It's not because they don't know how to name things. Well, I guess I'll just leave that one. Gunfire. Shots from multiple weapons can be heard from behind the door. Gunshots. I can hear a shootout with missing hyphen on the other side of the door. Is it the other agent fighting the special forces? Are they here to assassinate my informants? Things have got complicated, but I have to move on. The Middle East of North Dakota. Exactly, Sonic. The Midwest is the Middle East of North Dakota. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. This looks very familiar. I think I'm very close to the beginning of Chapter 1. She's really willing to risk it all for those informants, says Speculat in chat. She does seem to be, but, you know, she's a good FBI person. Bang, bang. Ow, ow. Wow, somebody finally figured out that their guns can shoot back. Bang, bang. Ow. Ow, ow, some more. There's also Lower East and Top East. Locals get offended if you get them mixed up, says Jared in chat. Probably. It's odd that that this just became a tactical shooter, says Lord Afghan chat. I mean, it was always a tactics game, but yeah, we only have the tactical shooter side of it in this path. Might be time to switch back to the regular old gunulator. I've got plenty of gun munition now. Zombies are a thing of the past in this story. Only SWAT units now, says Sonic in chat. What an excellent point. This is how I walk, says Lord Abka chat. I'm sorry to hear that. You should maybe go to a hospital immediately. We are so close to the beginning of Chapter 1. I think it's like just up a ladder from, like it's through that door and up a ladder or something? Or I guess it's just up that ladder. That's the beginning of Chapter 1. There's no way there's not going to be a final boss like there was in Chapter 1. I can't carry anymore, but I am at least slightly hurt, so let's get rid of these green herbs. The lever used to open the manhole cover above is missing. You can't open it. Ah, okay, okay. I see what you did here. I see what you did here. You have to fight a tank or a helicopter. Sonic suggested Frog. Lord Aft suggested the tank or helicopter. Maybe this time he'll find a spider, suggests Sonic. In the other path, we couldn't open that southern door, so I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to go for this one directly. Ooh. I don't know what to think about the fact that this became a human shooting human game. Is that our informant? Is that our officer? Is that just some guy? I think that's our officer. Spider is much scarier than Frog, says Nettie in chat. Not if you saw the previous Frog. That Frog could summon Dorgs. There's a wounded agent in the corner. It takes him a moment to notice Naomi. Yeah, this is definitely the same agent that Tyler encountered the other way. The riddle. I found... wait, that's Tyler's voice. I found the agent murdered in cold blood. Oh, apparently he's dead. Wait, before... Oh, okay. In cold blood by the soldiers before he died. All he could tell me was... Memo. At an informant's initial, K. What memo was he talking about? Memo is short for, I don't remember. It is a Spanish name, an abbreviation of something. It's one of those cases where it's like, that's short for that? Tyler also had 6 investigations. It's almost over, says Sonic in chat. I believe it is. There's a scap of paper on the floor. It says, north corner of generator room. I don't know whether you can shoot me through there. Can I shoot you through there? Yes. So we're just gonna shoot across these boxes. Great. Perfect. What a video game. So if I can recall where the generator room is, north corner. So the game is not that long either way, says Lord Apkin chat. I mean, it feels, maybe, I can't decide if it feels shorter this way, or it's just because we're going through the same areas. Too bad I never got a magnum. I think, like, there wasn't another exit from this room, was there? His body disintegrated. Okay, since they don't use their guns this often, for lore reasons, I'm just going to imagine the SWAT are zombies in uniform to keep the Resident Evil vibes going, says Sonic in chat. No, this is just the Resident Evil where all you do is kill humans. You just kill normal, healthy, non-zombified humans. The guy is gone, so now he's a zombie, says Lord Apkin chat. That is a better explanation than his body dissolving. Generator room. Where was the generator room? Did I go this way before? Oh yeah, I left that healing thing because I couldn't pick it up. I guess it is possible that I missed the generator room just by sort of direction. Just not needing to go that way. Yeah, I don't remember seeing the generator room, and I do remember seeing it in the other direction, so I must have missed it. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. No, Spec Lad. The Resident Evil is the friends we made along the way. How's my Beulah system looking? How's my Beulah situation looking? Still stick with the gunulator. Respawning enemies do not mix with exploration and limited resources. Pick a lane game, says Sonic in chat. I so agree. I don't remember which way I came from, I do remember. I do actually remember. The door to my, what appears to be south, but we know that north doesn't mean anything, was locked. I couldn't get through it before. But maybe, magically, I will now be able to get through it. For no reasons. Are the Special Forces allied with the Dorgs? Asks McClain. What an excellent point. Can't open it from this side. We did also, like, nothing in this game ever established that they're zombie Dorgs, so it could also just be that the answer is yes, these are Special Forces Dorgs, and, that's the Dark Alliance. Those are just K9s, exactly, Nettie. They're just K9 units. Tyler killed so many of them. I don't think this backtracking is wrong, but I am molto confused. I mean, they're clearly corpses, says Specklad in chat. Boy, you really don't like Alsatians, huh? If this is Dark Alliance, then where's dumb shit? Asks Epic in chat. His name is Tyler, thank you very much. There sure was just no hint whatsoever of a generator room, huh? But there are a lot of doors that I just couldn't use. I really feel like I'm missing something just conceptually. Like there's something that I just haven't found. Looks like the end of this stream may not coincide with the end of Chapter 2, since I'm just going to be lost and confused. Not able to find the generator or whatever it is that I need to find. Baldur's Gate with guns, suggests Epic in chat. I don't know about that. Imagine the generator room was the same room you found that note in. Surely not, though. This is Sonic in chat. But there was no generator in it. Like, we found the generator room going the other direction, and there was a generator in it. I don't quite remember exactly where it was, but there was a generator in it. It was pretty obvious. Just gonna walk straight up to you. Oh, you can hit me from there, but I can't hit you from here. Yeah, that was a terrible error. That was a mistake on my part. Rumor has it Yahweh will miss his Ultima, says Epic in chat. Yeah. It's gonna take me another couple months before I can build up the strength to play the next Ultima game. This door, I think, is where I came from. Okay, that's just that door. I should be able to go back through without those enemies respawning, because it's like a one-room policy, as far as I can tell. Never, Lord Apk. Never. Was the generator room up this ladder? Feels so incorrect. I feel like anytime I go to a public restroom, this song will start playing in my head, says Jared. I think that says a lot about you and nothing that I want to know. Feature phones were the best gaming console ever, Epic. How dare you suggest otherwise? Song is a generous term, says that. Yeah, very true. The soundtrack sure is riveting. Would you play Oxen 2 if you got a review key from the developer, asks McClain. But Oxen 2 was on, like, they're not gonna have a review key. the years after the game was released, and when the game was released, there was not such a concept. I mean, there were review copies when the game was released. Oh, I'm out of gunulator juice. I'm out of gun juice. On to shooting Arabs. Just to be clear, when I say shooting Arabs, I don't mean shooting bullets at Arabs. I mean shooting Arabs out of a gun. That's what the Arab gun does. Dang it, I'm backtracking. It can't be right. This backtracking cannot be right. There's no way that I'm doing the right thing here. I'm just gonna, like, back through the entire game and not find the damned generator. You know what? We're gonna restart the game, load wherever it was that I was. I think that I absolutely am going the wrong way. There's no way in hell you're supposed to backtrack that far. That's nonsense. Yeah, I thought I saved here. That was stupid of me. Shouldn't have saved here. Terry suggested this game even have a map or guide, asks Sonic and Chad. I am one of 7 people who have ever played this game. Try the ladder to the start again, maybe. I don't know, says Lord Afghan Chat. I mean, I've just had to try everything. I probably just missed something. If you tried pressing 9, though, asks McClain in chat. I actually have, but not recently. This is fine. Oh, this is double fine. Everything's totally, totally fine. I will survive this experience. Hope I kill you before you killed me! It'll be fine. I seem to have no shortage of healing items, so... Oh, I'm out of gun juice. Let me switch. Sure wish I had a Magnum. Let me switch to the Arab gun again. That's where I wanted to be saved. I should have just left my save there. Made a real mistake by saving after backtracking. You're overestimating how many played it, says Epic in chat. How many did I say? 7 people? That's what I usually say when I make that joke. So there's got to be something either in here or back here. I don't feel like it's going to be back there. I feel like that was a room specific to Chapter 1, period. So it's got to be that I missed something in that big room. I don't know how. Do you have to kill everyone on screen before using the door, asks Sonic in chat? No, but like this game is very plotting. It really... The game just literally functions better if you kill everyone, so... They made 3 sequels, so this game was a big seller, says Nettie in chat. You are drawing a conclusion that while it does make sense, it is not a certainty. You would think that they would only make 3 sequels if it was a big hit. I think a more realistic statement would be that it probably was pretty popular, but just phone games in general were such a niche market that being a popular phone game doesn't mean very much. There must be something in this room. You get more fun Wii if you kill everyone, says Specklight in chat. Exactly. I'm just trying to maximize my fun Wii. Hee hee. Nothing here. Legend has it there's a man who lived in an airport like the Tom Hanks movie with a circa 2004 mobile device still trying to beat this game. You need to sell like 50 copies to cover the budget on one of these, says Netty in chat. Exactly. It's really not that onerous of a requirement to be profitable. Oh, I have no, man. Too bad I backtracked a bunch and wasted a ton of bullets. I guess there must be something in here that I'm missing. I don't know how. Oh, hello. Since I'm standing right on top of you, it seems only fair to knife you to death. Best controls ever, says Epic in chat. The controls aren't that bad. I don't know how it comes across. I can't be missing something here. It's just not possible that I'm missing something here. Memo. Informant's initial K. What memo was he talking about? North corner of the generator room. Agent K's memo. North corner of the generator room. What generator room? Well, I think we're going to have to figure out what the hell is going on next time. So hopefully next time we'll beat File 1 and play File 2. I don't hate these at all. I don't hate these.